Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. Today is the anniversary of the death in 1897 of Charles Blondin, best known for his feat of crossing the Niagara Falls on a tightrope, something that he did 300 plus times in different ways, pushing a wheelbarrow, riding a bicycle, and on one occasion carrying on his back his manager, Harry Colcord. It seems to me to be a symbol of mutual trust, that the manager could trust Blondin to carry him, and that Blondin could trust Colcord to do what he was told in order to make the crossing safe. And as we come into Lent today on Ash Wednesday, it struck me that mutual trust is what we're trying to achieve as Christians go through Lent. Maybe you give things up, but I don't think that's the main thing about Lent. The main thing about Lent is to try and draw closer to Christ, to be nearer to God, perhaps by extra reading or time spent in quietness. But the point of it is to develop an increasing trust in God for our lives, but also to become more aware of that trust that God has got in us, to be faithful followers and to live lives that reflect well on him, so to speak. The trust that these two showed each other was phenomenal, but it was more than trust. What Blondin asked of Colcord was that he should kind of try to be Blondin for the period of the crossing, that he should be so united, so at one with Charles Blondin that they managed to do the crossing safely. The instructions went like this. Blondin said, "Look up, Harry. You are no longer Colcord, you are Blondin. Until I clear this place, be a part of me, mind, body and soul. If I sway, sway with me. Do not attempt to do any balancing yourself. If you do, we will both go to our death." And so you get this sense of them trying to be one. And I think ultimately that's what Lent is all about. God, in God's graciousness, offers to come and be part of our lives, to be at one with us, trusts us to welcome God into our lives. And we, in our turn, trust God to lead us. If God sways, as it were, we sway with him. We try to go God's way and to be in tune with what God wants. And if we can manage during the coming days of Lent to become a little bit better than that, then I think we shall have used Lent for what it's intended for.